What's up, gang? Case and Mav here with our at-home Metcon for Wednesday, December 9th. Two 4-minute AMRAPs today with a 2-minute rest in between. AMRAP number one is going to be 7 pullovers followed by 7 overhead lunges per side. I'd go a little bit lighter for this first one. I used 25 pounds today. That was plenty for me. Pullover, feet flat on the ground, knees bent. Dumbbell starts right over top of our sternum. Make a diamond with those hands, and that's how I want you to hold the bottom of that top head. From here, head should stay on the ground. Squeeze your belly so you feel your low back press into the ground. Slight bend in your elbow, touching dumbbell over the head, squeezing belly tight as you raise it back over the sternum. On these, you really want to feel those lats, this big muscle down the side of your back. So as you're pulling back overhead, really try to engage down the side of the back to bring that dumbbell back over the chest. 7 reps there. Don't rush those. Keep those controlled, especially on the way down. After that, you'll stand up and you'll go into an overhead lunge. The dumbbell or the hand that is overhead, that's the leg you'll be stepping back with. So we want to get this elbow and shoulder as stacked out, locked out as we can. As we step back, we tap that knee, and then we have that straight line from our knee all the way up to our fist. Standing tall, butt tight, belly tight. Step back, stand tall, that's 2. You'll do 7 on one side, bring it down, back up, and then 7 on the other side. Keeping that upright position, keeping that arm locked out is primary on those overhead lunges, so adjust weight accordingly to be sure you can hold that position. 4 minutes, 7 pullovers, and then 7 of those reverse lunges each side. Rest 2 minutes. During that rest period, breathing in through our nose, trying to get our heart rate to come back down as much as we can. Second 4-minute AMRAP. Go a little bit heavier on this one. We've got 10 alternating plank rows. So I used 35 pounds for this one. Worked out well for me today. Hands directly beneath the shoulders. Feet should be at least shoulder width on these because that's going to keep you from shifting your hips side to side as you pull this weight. You're going to row with your fist into your ribs. Get your elbow as far behind as you can. Minimize the shifting of the torso. Then replant hand, slide to the other side. Row with the other hand, switch, slide, row. Resist moving those hips. Resist sagging those hips. And resist piking with those hips. That torso stays rigid throughout. After 10 alternating reps, you'll clean your dumbbell up to your shoulder. Then we'll complete 5 push press on one arm and then 5 push press on that other arm. Push press mechanics, not very wide, hip width on our stance, so that femur and your lower leg should line up straight over top of each other, heel underneath at the bottom. As we dip, stay back in your heels. Knees go a little wider than toes, just about a 2-inch dip, and then drive hard through those legs. And then think about squeezing your butt before you move your arms. That way you get all that power out of your middle, out of your hips going into that belt. So it's a quick dip drive, hips, then arms, hips, then arms. Make sure you get stacked out, squeeze tight for a moment while that dumbbell is overhead. Complete that cycle of 10 plank rows, 5 push press per side, as many times as you can in that 4 minutes. You'll have 2 scores today, rounds and reps for your first 4 minutes, rounds and reps for your second 4 minutes. Good luck on today's Metcon, and then Mav, when will we see him back? Friday. We'll see you back Friday.